G'day Purple fam, welcome back to the channel. I'm that guy Purps, and today we're going to be doing another music reaction video. We're jumping back into Pentatonix. Last time in the comments section, all you guys were great, guys and girls. I mean, when I say guys. But yeah, you're all great. Back and forth, had a few conversations with some people. You really let me know a bit of the history of the group, which ones I should check out. There was a few sort of suggestions via links. Hence this one, Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy. I'm really looking forward to getting into this one. I've only just started tapping into the a cappella type groups. Obviously, if you've been watching the channel for a while, you'll see that there's a few home free. We've done one voice play and a couple of Pentatonix. So, and there's also an Australian one. I still can't remember who they are. I will look that up. I'll write that down somewhere and I'll remember to look that up. But yeah, like the response has been pretty good from you. You know, the engagement in the comments, which, you know, that's what I'm here for. So, yeah, keen to see what element these guys bring. The two other ones I've looked at have had very sort of varying ways they come across. Both sort of, I don't know, they're very interesting to watch. They keep you engaged, and then just the sounds, obviously, with being an a cappella group, the range of voices, how they incorporate different sounds with the beatboxing and everything else. And the beauty of this band is, you know, different genre, different genders and stuff like that add a little bit more complexity to what's going on. You know, yeah, all male groups are fine, and it's really good to see the different ranges they all get to, but there's certain things a female voice can do that a male voice just can't, and same the other way. Male voices can do things female voices can't do. So it's good to incorporate all of that, which, yeah, is something I like to see. But yeah, without any further ado, guys, let's get into this one. Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy, Pentatonix. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm going to get all the names right, but I do know that this is Avi. If it's Avi, I apologise. It's one of the two. AVI is his name. Obviously, when you read things, it's not, you know, sounded out to you. But I do know from other stuff, and I think he was featured in one of the home free ones that I did, and I didn't know anything about him. So we'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. Even in that bass, there's a lot of melody going on. You sort of have to listen really hard, but each person are obviously doing their own thing. They have their own little riff that they're going with, and it always amazes me how when people sort of compose this style of music, like how do they? I don't know. I guess because I don't sing, and I'm not in that world. You know, anyone that sings would probably, oh, it's easy. You know, you just, you know, they do that. But for someone who doesn't sing and isn't into performing arts or anything like that, like I do enjoy music, but singing and stuff like that is its own certain discipline. You know, you have to, there's a lot of different techniques that are involved. So for someone that knows that, it's probably really easy, and you're just probably going to be sitting there going, how do you not know it? But yeah, I find it quite interesting and just blown away by the little intricate things that you hear. So pretty simple yet pretty interesting videography as well, like with them obviously getting cut out and flashing back in and everything. It adds, obviously, you'd imagine someone playing an instrument and them lighting up or something like that. So that's what I mean about, visually and audibly, they're very entertaining. They could have all just been standing there and just cut to a different scene or anything like that, but the adding of the flashing and all that sort of stuff really does, it gives it another level, another element. And that slight effect on the voice, on the mic, obviously, with it's like a slight echo, or it sounds like he's, singing in a hall or something like that. I don't know the actual. It's not. I don't think it's reverb, but it's like a slight echo. Just adds so much more to the performance. Obviously, they'd still be able to do that live, be it a pedal or something like that, or even just without that. Just singing, I guess, raw, I guess you'd call it, like just them singing with their voice, they'd still be able to, I feel he'd still have the talent to be able to draw out those notes at the end. Going from like the nightclub to like the hospital. Just let it run through the special thanks. Obviously, they took the time to say thank you to these people, so there we go. So that was Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy. Obviously, a lot of things, when I look at them, the name of something, it's just another name of a song. It could be anything, but then obviously hearing it, it's quite a familiar tune. If you don't know that, you're pretty much living under a rock. I think everyone's heard that. I think it's been in 100,000 Disney movies and everything. So, quite a familiar tune, but done with a very unique twist. Like I said, I'm not sure if you heard me over them performing their brilliance, but it was sort of that. It sort of had like a club element, a sort of gospel-y sort of element. They really know how to mix it all together and just make it something very unique and very entertaining. So that was Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy by Pentatonix. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you did like my reaction, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Let me know in the comments section or hit me up on Instagram of any other Pentatonix songs I should do next. I am starting to make a bit of a list. When I see them, I put them in the notes in my phone. I have lost my notes once. The app crashed and I lost everything, so I also write them down on, good old-fashioned pen and paper. Because, unless there's a fire, that's the only time we lose that. But, let me know. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, guys, I'd love to have you on board. We are very closely approaching 7,000, which is, actually a number I thought would take, years and years to get to. For anyone who hasn't been around since the beginning, when I first started, I was like, oh, if I get 100 subscribers, I'll be sweet, I'll be cheering, it'll be great. But yeah, the love and support from you guys has been absolutely overwhelming. And yeah, I welcome each and every one of you to come aboard, be a Purple people, be part of the Purple fam. And yeah, throw me more suggestions. Left field, right field, whatever. It doesn't matter. We'll check them all out eventually. And I'm keen to jump into some new stuff. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Like always, until next time, I'm that guy Purps, and I'll see you then.